And we are back on the Bill Phase. I'm Mr. Ben, and today we are going to continue our farewell tour for DC Dual Force. Sad to see the game come and go so quickly, but we're going to make sure we get every single comic adventure down here on the Build Phase YouTube channel before the game goes away for good. Today's issue is Action Comics number 1. Experience Superman's first adventure through the panels of the iconic original comic. This is the story where superheroes as we know them began. Adapts Action Comics number 1, published in 1938. Superhero comics were born in the pages of Action Comics number 1. This comic adventure faithfully builds on the stories from that first issue using the original words and images that seized the imagination of readers in 1938. Up in the sky, look! It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman! Wow. So this definitely shows its age a little bit. As a distant planet was destroyed by old age, a scientist placed his infant son within the hastily devised spaceship, launching it towards Earth. When the vehicle landed on Earth, a passing motorist, discovering the sleeping baby within, turned the child over to an orphanage. Attendants, unaware the child's physical structure was millions of years advanced of our own, were astounded at his feats of strength. This is not the origin story of Superman I'm familiar with. When maturity was reached, he discovered he could easily leap 1/8 of a mile, hurdle a 20-story building, raise tremendous weights, run faster than an express train, and that nothing less than a bursting shell could penetrate his skin. So I remember this as faster than a speeding locomotive. Apparently that was not in the original Action Comics number 1. Wow, the particle effect on the train looks very cool there, on the smokestack. Champion of the oppressed, he has sworn to devote his existence to helping those in need. Superman! A tireless figure races through the night, seconds count. Delay means the forfeit of an innocent life. That's no good. The governor's estate finally is reached. Make yourself comfortable. I haven't time to attend to it. Dude, you're not gonna untie the woman. You have super speed. You're not gonna untie the poor woman? What do you mean by knocking this hour of the night? I must see the governor. It's a matter of life and death. See him in the morning. Click. Shut the door in his face. Alright, Superman. You have to KO. Knock over the door before time runs out. Okay, this is actually kind of silly. The idea that we're having to fight a door as Superman. Okay, so we can charge Superman up, we can give him +3 attack, or we can permanently give him +2/+2. Alright, I feel like a permanent stat boost is a pretty strong way to start, and we might as well add a little more damage here. So, this right here is one of the examples of the things that the game, DC Dual Force as a whole, has done so well. Like, these comic missions really stand out in the unique cards that they show us, the unique leaders. There's a lot of depth in these game modes that, in addition to the cool player versus player game we have, they put a lot of effort into these game modes, these comics, and it's a real shame to see it all go away. So I don't think this door is going to have much for us here. Oh, another permanent stat boost? Don't mind if I do. You know, the story of this is actually pretty funny. Like, imagining Superman having to, like, knock on a door turn after turn. Like, no, you don't understand. We have to get through. What happens when the door charges up? Oh gosh, Superman runs out of time and loses the game? Uh-oh. So we have to win, like, right now. Which I think we're going to be able to do by the narrowest of bareleys. Whew. That double damage card was very important. Alright, back to the comic. I'll see him now! Imagine being this woman, like, no, I don't want to talk to you because it's late. And then Superman just knocks the door down. This is illegal entry. I'll have you arrested. Answer my question. Are you going to take me to the governor? No, I won't. Then I'll take you to him. Help, help. Honestly, Superman seems like kind of a villain here. Choose one of Superman's amazing powers to upgrade to superhuman. So, if I leap, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, more powerful than a locomotive, faster than a speeding bullet. I don't know what impact on game mechanics these various things are going to be. Let's go with faster than a speeding bullet. This is the governor's sleeping room. Don't think you're going to get away with this outrage. It's locked. Yes, and made of steel. Try and knock this door down. Why would you be taunting him like this? Superman was facing more than a door this time. Put that toy away. I warn you, take another step and I'll shoot. So, to be clear, Superman showed up with a tied-up lady, dumped her in the yard, ran up to the door and was like, I need to talk to the governor. And this dude is like, bro, it's late. So now Superman has to KO another door, this time kick open instead of knock down. I love how clever this is. Alright, let's fight this stalwart butler, even though I feel a little bit ethically confused about fighting the stalwart butler. Here we go. Okay, we actually have a mulligan this time. Oh, so the super speed upgrade makes it a foil? That's cool. We'll throw away this one. And we don't have any recruits. Oh, but it's equal to Superman's attack. Yeah, okay. We'll just throw away the silver one and keep the rest. So what does the door do? At 10, we lose. We only have 10 turns, roughly. And the butler gets +3 attack and beefs up his bodyguards. Okay. I don't care about shield. So I can charge Superman twice and gain flurry. How many do I need to attack? 3? So that's no good this turn. I guess the shield is the best play. Kind of the only proactive thing we have to do here. I want to save this +3 attack for the turn where we attack twice. I love it. You can see Superman's arm coming down to this determined bodyguard as the bullet bounces off. That's funny. Create a Lois Lane in hand. That would be cool. So we can use this, which will let Superman charge up enough that we can actually do his thing. Then we can use this to eliminate the recruit. Let's make him even bigger. And let's completely take care of this butler right now. And now we just have to make sure we get through to the door in the next 8 turns. Man, the card art. Going back to Action Comics #1 and pulling all of this like classic stuff together to make this puzzle mission for us is just so cool. Oh, it's a different Lois. I don't know why I expected the same Lois from the core game. Swap Lois Lane and Superman. And charge... Oh, cool. So we can play her. Oh, but she's silver, so we can't play her. Alright, well, we'll play her, and then she'll swap positions with Superman, so we can get Superman in front of her to keep her protected. Oh, wow, that door's starting to look big. Alright, so first things first, we'll play Lois. She'll swap with Superman, which is what we want. Let's give Superman his permanent stat upgrade. Unfortunately, I don't really want to attack into this guy, since we're not going to kill him, and I'll be able to eliminate him with Toss Aside next turn. So yeah, I think we're going to waste an attack here, which is a little annoying. might be in trouble. So, +7. I guess we could save that. I don't really care about dealing double damage this turn. So we'll eliminate this guy. We'll eliminate this guy. And I guess we just have to wait. Hope next turn we're able to draw that super speed card that lets Superman attack twice. Or at the very least, that the steel door doesn't recruit more dudes that we have to fight through. Give Superman, and Superman gets a shield. Create a Lois Lane in your hand with shield. Okay. Not great, because they're gonna have to swap spots again. Yeah, we're gonna need a turn here where we draw super speed or something. There we go. Okay, so we can chop through this dingus. Get charged up twice and gain flurry and strike for double. Okay. So double charge, which we don't totally need. Give ourselves double attack. We'll use a super, which gives us a huge amount of damage, so we can get this guy out of the way. We'll let Lois attack here, and then we'll hit here for double. At this point, we are in still a pretty tight spot, because we're going to be able to use Superman's ultimate ability next turn. But if they're... Okay, well, fortunately, he only played a single... What do they call him? Determined bodyguard. So we can use Superman's ult here, and then use Toss Aside to eliminate that bodyguard and put all this damage straight into the door. Kind of like the idea of Lois Lane and Superman beating on a door together. It's a very stubborn door, Lois. Oh, come on. I guess as long as I keep top decking ways to get the bodyguard out of the way and not having to waste an attack on it. Yeah, we might not make it through this one. It's funny to have multiple Lois Lanes down there, too. Okay, that's good, but, I mean, we're also in top deck mode over here, so we might still just be screwed here. Yeah, we really needed that flurry or strike with double attack or whatever, because we're just not gonna quite get there. Yes. Maybe doing the double attack into the butler early was not the move. I'm not sure. Yeah, I want to keep all of these cards. I guess I could have thrown Alien Nature back and hope for something a little more proactive. But getting started with these stat boosts, I think, is really, really good. Like the permanent buffs. Yeah, now I'm gonna be able to take these dudes out like by myself without having to use any kind of buff. caught my leader ability. I guess not anymore, because I let this guy get his effect off once. Oh, jeez. So much for that advantage. I guess we have to go this route. Gosh, this sucks. I had to waste a whole card to be able to get through those two guys. Yeah, I was second guessing the play of eliminating the butler like really, really fast that I did in game 1, but if he's just going to keep making all the bodyguards bigger, I think I have to come after him pretty hard. Oh, jeez. So if I do double damage, that still won't be enough to eliminate him. But I think we gotta do it anyway. Get him within striking position. Let's tend to the door, huh? Yikes. Okay, so we'll give Superman Flurry this turn. And we'll double his damage this turn. And we'll open this. Or use his ult. And as much as I would prefer to put 26 straight here, yeah, I think at 26 I gotta go here. Which means I wasn't able to eliminate the butler. So I am 6. We'll go here, and then we'll use this to ready our Superman. I don't really care about the attack buff, because I want to get rid of this dude. Yeah, all these cards that give Superman shields seem kind of irrelevant. Like, my health value is just not the problem in this encounter. Stupid determined bodyguards. Okay, so we're gonna be able to attack twice and get charged up. And then we're gonna use Toss Aside to eliminate this guy. And then that should be all she wrote. There we go. Victory! How much effort Superman had to put into dealing with a door. And it's just because the governor's like taking a particularly aggressive nap. What's the meaning of this? Evelyn Curry is to be electrocuted in 15 minutes for murder. I have proof of her innocence. A signed confession. Wow, this is not where I thought the plot was going. Don't you realize I've proof she's innocent, and you alone can save her? Let me see those papers. Hurry, connect me with the penitentiary. 9 minutes to go. Stop, the governor has pardoned her. Thank God, I told you I was innocent. I mean, arguably, thank Superman. And what was with the tied-up woman that he had when he arrived at the governor's mansion? Like, what happened to that lady? Next morning, Clark Kent checks the Daily Star, the newspaper where he works as a reporter. Good, I'm not mentioned. Did you ever hear of Superman? What? Clark approaches Lois Lane, another reporter. She's never had any interest in a timid man like Clark. What do you say to a date tonight, Lois? I suppose I'll give you a break, for a change. Well, okay, well, this dialogue exchange directly contradicts the text box at the top. At night. Why is it you always avoid me at the office? Please, Clark, I've been scribbling sob stories all day long. Don't ask me to dish out another. I said run along, I'm cutting in. But this is not a robber's dance. I'm not familiar with that expression. Trying to get flipped? Move quick if you know what's good for you. Clark, are you going to stand for this? So I wonder if a robber's dance is like an old-timey thing where somebody cuts in and dances with your dance partner instead of you or something. I don't know. Why you? Oh, Lois slaps the guy. Good for you, Lois. Lois, don't! Fight, you weak-livered pole cat. Really, I have no desire to do so. He's getting straight up face-palmed. Wait, Lois. But Lois, you want to know why I avoid you? You're a spineless, unbearable coward. Oh my goodness. Okay, I have some real problems with the messages in this comic. Butch forces Lois's taxi into a ditch. Who's Butch? Who are these characters? Pull over there! Let me go! Get in the car and shut up. Look out, you'll hit him! Superman hurdles the oncoming auto. Butch, step on the gas! He's chasing after us! It's the devil himself! Butch's car leaps forward like a released rocket, but is easily overtaken by Superman. Alright, so we get an upgrade of power. We can super leap or super brawn. I guess we'll choose super brawn. Inspired to protect the innocent, Superman's damage recruits after attacking him? Oh, Superman, so he gets to counterattack, like so in the game when you attack unit into unit, they deal damage to each other. Normally when you attack a leader, their attack damage doesn't do anything. That's cool. We have to KO, keep off-road, Butch's car before it escapes with Lois Lane. So I'm poking fun at some of what they did here, but the fact that they keep reusing KO and then coming up with different words for what Superman is doing other than just knockout, I really like it. It's cheeky, it fits like the golden age era of comics very well. I think that's a very cool touch. Alright, Butch, I don't know who you are, but you're about to get beat up. Wow, I don't like gold cards in my opening hand, even though this one seems very cool. And Superman crushing that car is like the most iconic, like old school golden age Superman artwork ever. Oh yeah, I know what that does. Oh, so we have a car. A fleeing jalopy. That's a word I haven't heard in a long time. Wow, we can't really do a lot this turn, I guess. I suppose I could go up to 6 and eliminate the hoodlum. Yeah, let's do that. We'll pay the 2 free spells, get up to 6. And actually, we'll play Toss Aside to eliminate the hoodlum. And then we'll put the 6 into the fleeing jalopy. That seems better. Yeah, I'm not worried about your pistol shot. So we'll use Superman's ult. We can't make him deal double damage this turn, but we can give him the ability to attack twice. So this will eliminate the hoodlum, and this will eliminate the jalopy. Now, Butch, you're mine. I kinda wish they would have told us a little more about why Butch was kidnapping Lois, like what his motivation was. Not a very good turn. Like, we gained a shield. I don't want to deal double damage because we don't need it. Probably gonna need another one of those double attack cards if he keeps recruiting dudes in front of him to defend himself. That is a big attack value. Oh, and I have no way to give myself damage this turn. Well, if I had an ult, I could have used this to deal with that guy, but I guess we just have to rely on our shields here. Hope for the best. Uh-oh. We can eliminate this guy. And we'll deal double damage. And we'll put... Oh, he's got a base stuff. And I'm exhausted. Oh, huge misplace. Huge misplace. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to start this one over. That last turn was a real problem. Yeah, let's just start over. Usually it's the puzzle ones where I attack it the wrong way. Oh, here's what I have to do. I'm thinking of like the Mother Box ones from the Justice League Origin in particular. I feel like I always fail those the first time. Wow, this is a lot of silver cards. Let's throw back all of this. I don't want silver cards and I don't want gold cards in my opening hands. Oh yes, here we go. Permanent stat buff. That's where we want to be. So... I guess I'll put the shield on. And then just leave it. I suppose I can put some damage here. But I don't want to attack into the hoodlum that I'm not going to be able to finish. Nice. So we're going to be allowed to attack twice this turn. Do we want to do that? No. I want to be able to play Super Speed and Alien Nature in the same turn when I can get at bad guy. Let's go ahead and give myself this buff. And we'll eliminate the Jalopy. Now, if either of these guys attack into me, my attack value should kill them back. So I will take some damage this turn, but what I'm hoping is this isn't going to be a turn where Butch recruits a ton of dudes. I really want to be able to get through to him and eliminate that evasion off of him this turn. Wow, I got hit extremely hard. I thought she gave me a shield. Oh no, she charges me at the start. Okay. So we'll use Toss Aside to eliminate this guy. I guess we gotta go here. Let's let Lois go to deal with that guy. That'll deal with his evasive. And I don't think I want to commit the flurry attack until I can actually connect it. Yeah, so let's go another turn and hope this guy doesn't have a card that puts a ton of enemies into play. Oh man, he's evasive again. How dare you? Stop giving me gold cards. Yeah, I don't care about the +3 attack at the beginning. I really want to dig into those permanent stat buffs. Yeah, so let's throw all this back and try to get some Super Brawn, because that's really what we want. So many guys. That's terrible. Alright, I guess we'll use this to eliminate this guy. I'll go ahead and charge myself up. Which doesn't feel great. And we have to get the evasive out of the way at some point. Yikes. Well, I'm not going to be able to satisfy the adrenaline requirement to get the +2 attack. At least for a little bit. So let's go ahead and put a shield on. And we'll eliminate this 8 attack guy. And this guy will kill himself when he attacks into us and just hope we can be super enough to survive it. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, we'll get charged twice and have flurry. And I guess let's get the +4/+4. So if Lois eliminates this cat and we can attack in here twice, we're gonna win. Whew! Tougher than most, but so far I've really enjoyed all these encounters. I think they're well done. Yeow! And there's that iconic Superman crushing the car moment. Just a minute, Butch. Oh, now we have to fight Butch again? Give that unchivalrous brute what for? I like this a great deal. I love that the mission is to wallop Butch. I love that they phrased it, giving that unchivalrous brute what for? Such a 1930s expression. Don't care about these. I want +4/+4 permanent stat buff. And instead I get all silver cards. Oof. What's his power? It's firepower and shoot randomly. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything good this turn. That sucks. So I really want to be able to play this the same turn that we use this. That. And I guess we'll take the charge and the flurry here this turn just so we can get through. It's not ideal. It's always better to have that flurry on a turn we can ult and like push a bunch of damage, but I mean, the board was what it was. I had to get through that evasive somehow. Exhaust all enemies and they panic. I wonder if that means they like move or something. Can I afford to just throw that card out? Sure, let's just see what this does. They do move. That's so funny. It didn't actually help me at all, but that's funny. I don't want to eat 8, so I have to use my ult here just to attack into that guy and not take damage back. That's a huge bummer. Oof. Hits for 6. Oh, what's this one do? Deal damage to each enemy recruit equal to Superman's strength, adrenaline, heal 10 damage. Holy smokes. Well, we're going for some damage this turn. Oh, what's this? Clark Kent. Deploy. Give Clark's friend Superman hidden. Oh, That's pretty cool. So for a turn, you can hide your leader. That would be extremely annoying to deal with. Well, whatever stuff this guy deploys, I think we're going to be okay. We don't have to buy that many more turns. And if we can get the hand empty, then actually I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, there we go. That one felt much easier than the last one. Do you mind? You needn't be afraid of me. I won't harm you. Bearing Lois in his arms, Superman heads towards the city. Next morning. But I tell you, I saw Superman last night. Are you sure it wasn't pink elephants you saw? Clark knows that as Superman, she would run to him, but he must maintain his secret. Lois treats Clark colder than ever. I'm sorry about last night. Please don't be angry with me. To be clear, Lois has no right to be angry. Clark not wanting to get into a fist fight with a random stranger is perfectly reasonable. And so begins the startling adventures of the most sensational comic character of all time, Superman. Okay, so that wraps up Action Comics #1. As far as these comic adventures go, I actually think this one was one of the more impressive ones, primarily because it leaned so heavily into the golden age, like the aesthetic of the 1930s comics. Yes, some of the plot points and some of the dialogue feels weird coming at it, nearly 100 years later, and reading it here in 2024, but nonetheless, I think the team pulled off a really cool comic adventure. I liked this one a great deal. I thought the puzzles were fun, even if the dialogue was a little weird and the art was a little weird. And it just, I mean, it feels dated. It feels 90 years old because it is, and that's okay. Overall, though, great experience, like basically every comic so far. All right, we'll see you in our next DC Dual Force farewell tour. Until next time, go win some games.